Hello everyone, you're most welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are on our final part of how to design a red carpet dress. Yes, and you can check out the first videos, video 1 and 2. Then today is the final video. So I already have my I already put my pieces together. Yes, my lining and my main fabric. So now what I'm going to do is joining. Yes, I'm going to join everything together and we shall see how it comes out. This is my boning. I have to pack it back. I've put some boning on my lining. Yes, just to give a little bit of structure. And let's see how we join this piece. So one thing I realized, I had put the zip allowance in the back, but I'm not going to use the zip allowance in the back because I realized that the down part of the dress, the lower part, the skirt part is heavy. So I will put the zipper in the sides, in the side of the dress. So we have all our pieces, the lining pieces. This is the back and this is the front, the lining and the main fabric. So let's begin with our front part. You can see this is the front and this is the back. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to join first. I'm going to join the neckline first. So I'll turn this like this and also turn this and first sew around here. Oh, okay. How do I sew it? Okay, let me see how I sew it first. So I'll take off the top pieces. So these are my lining piece. I want to arrange them and see how I'm going to sew them. Okay, so it's like this and this part is joining to this. Okay, so these are my lining pieces. This, what I'm going to do, I'll join the sides first. So I'm going to join this side. I will join this side to this side first. I put a little bit of boning here just to give structure, and I'm not padding it. So yeah, I'm not padding. So I broke here a bit, I folded in a bit to show where the bust is going to pass. So I'm going to first join the lining pieces. Yes, So I'll come and sew here. So remember the sewing allowance we left. I left 1 inch. Yeah, I think so. But I'll not sew it all. I'll sew like that. So another thing I decided to do, as I told you, I'm not going to put my zipper in the back. I had planned to put my zipper in the back, but I decided because my dress, I made it in a way that the skirt part, the zipper is on the side. So I'm going to close the zipper part. I'll put the zipper on this side of the dress. Okay, so I'm going to eliminate the zipper. Remember, on the zip allowance we had 2 inches, so I'm going to sew off those 2 inches. I'm going to sew something like 1.5 off, and then the remaining 0.5 is it. I'll extend it to the other part to cater for the zipper. So I'll come here, and my zipper was 2 inches. So these 2 inches, I'm going to take off some. I need a chalk. Okay. So the zip allowance, I had counted 2 inches. So since I'm not putting the zipper in the back, I'm going to change it. I'll take off like how much? 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches. Already the sides has a zipper, a sewing allowance. So I'll take off 1.5 inches, and down I'll also take off 1.5 inches again. So I did this because my dress is heavy. Down I'll take 2 inches because I need to snatch in a bit. So I'm doing this because my dress, my skirt part is heavy. So if I don't do this, it might not be able to hold the zipper the way I want. It might not be able to hold the way I want. You see what I'm telling you? Yes, you see what I'm telling you later. So now you might not understand. Oh my goodness, I hate this. A moment. I usually check my threads before starting, but what happened today? So today we are finishing this dress. I'm also tired of it. I'm also tired of it. So today, what come may, we must finish it. By all means. Yeah. Oh my God. So I'm going to sew here. We shall see what next. So we are now done with our back parts, our front and back, the lining. This is the lining. So we are going to go on the main fabric and see what you are going to do. Hi Kimberly, hi Beko, how are you doing? Thank you for watching the live. Yes, so I'll take this away and come and join these two. So I join the side seams first. That's how I do it. Everyone has their way of doing things, but I join the side seams first. So I'll also do the same thing as I said on this side. I'm going to come up and take away 1.5, and then down I'll take away 2 inches. Then see what to do next. So I'm going to come here and take 1.5 inches. This was a zip allowance, but I'm not using it anymore. For some reason, I'm going to put my zipper in the side. So I'll come here and take 2 inches. So it's going to be of a line like this, coming here to 2 inches mark. So we are done. Okay, so we are done with our top part. So what we are going to do after joining the side seams, I'm going to come and bring this on top. I need to join this also. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to join this and come this side and join here like this first. So let's do that first, then see what next. So make sure when you're joining, make sure you can use pins to pin so that you can use pins to make sure that your whatever is sewing stays in place. I'm joining only the neckline, only the neckline for now. And in case you haven't subscribed, my dear, please do subscribe, hit that notification bell so that when I upload a video or I come live, you'll be notified. Yes, I do sewing tutorials here for different designs. Yes, we don't have a particular style. Whatever comes is what we embrace. So we don't have a particular design or a particular style here. Yeah, but we do sewing. So I'm going to do this and the other side, the back and the front neckline. That's what I'm going to do now. Oh my goodness, it clipped here. So I'm going to come and stitch in between this line. Yeah. we are going to do the same for this side, for the back side. So I'll just join it from here to the back side and top stitch. Hi Anna, how are you? You're welcome. Where are you watching from? So we are done for both sides. Yes, you can see the issue with this kind of material we are using, it sometimes wrinkles itself. So yeah, that's inevitable sometimes. So we are done with top stitching, but I'll put it back to the other side. And the problem with this plastic bag is folding itself when you're stitching. Oh my god, it makes something like wrinkles. Okay, so I'm done with this. So I'm going to turn on the wrong side again. This is how I put my lining. So it's up to you to use this way or another way. There are different ways on how to put your lining, but I first sew my side seams, then sew my neckline, top stitch it, then come to the armhole. So I'm going to sew around my armhole. Yes, I'm going to sew around my armhole. This side there is no sleeve, there is no armhole, so we are not doing it. So I'll come and sew around the armhole. Sometimes under stitching or top stitching on this might be difficult. Top stitching here might be difficult. So if you're using real fabric, you can sew 2 lines. Yes, just to safeguard one. In case one breaks, another one will be there to hold. So I'm just correcting something here. There is an error here. So you can just make 2 lines. Make 2 lines on this armhole. You sew twice. Okay, so I'm done with this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to notch on my, where's my short scissor? Okay, I'll use this to notch. So you can notch here. You can decide to notch, or you can decide to cut out the sewing allowance. But I think notching works better. Especially this part that is so curvy, you notch. This helps release tension. So you can notch, and sometimes it's better to notch in this, not straight, like you curve in a bit like this, and be careful not to cut your fabric. Okay, so you have to do the same on this line. You do the same here. This helps release the tension on this. And remember to iron your, if you finish, you iron. Yeah, but I cannot iron this one. This is plastic, so you cannot iron plastic. Okay. So this is how I sew on my lining. A lot of people have different ways how they do it, but this is my way how I do it. So we are remaining with this part, and then we shall be done. So yeah, it's not so straight. Our materials, not that has its funny ways. Okay, so we are done with this. So we are remaining with this. We are remaining to join this to this. Let me first cut off the excess threads. So we have to join this to this, and what I want is to make sure that the issue now is that they are not fitting. One is smaller than the other. So we have to make sure that we sew these parts together, and since this is too small, I don't know even how I'm going to sew it. but you have to align your seam to the seam. So it's supposed to be aligned like this, okay? So you have to make sure it is aligned well. Let me first cut off these excesses. So you have to sew in a way that when you finish sewing and turn to the other side, it is so I have to sew around like this. I don't know how I'm going to show because it might not even allow to sew on the machine because I see this is very small. So I have to sew around this. I think you can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I don't know if it will work because it's too small, too small, too small. Let me show you by hand because it's too tiny, it might not fit on the machine. So I'm going to sew here by hand because I'm looking for a bigger needle. So you can sew it on the machine, but I made my sleeve, no, not sleeve, my armhole so tiny, so I might not be able to sew it on the machine because it's very small. So let me do it with the hand, but the same, you follow the same process when you're doing the machine, when you're using the machine. أشهد أن محمدا رسول أشهد أن محمدا حي على الصلاة So I'll pass this needle here and sew the rest from the inside. So it's not so difficult, just that this sleeve is almost 1 inch when it's finished, so that's why it looks difficult, but it's not when you're using a machine. So the only issues here on the shoulder line here. My goodness, what happened? Okay. So you sew around until you reach the beginning point, and then you can lock your threads. You can do this on the machine. I emphasize this, but I couldn't because the sleeve is small, the shoulder line is small. So just cut it from here. So when I turn it like this, you can see when I turn like this, it's how it's supposed to be. So you don't see where I joined from. So you can do this on the machine, as I told you, just that mine was small. So it's just a matter of sewing around. So I'm done with this. This is how I sew the lining on. After, if I want to join here, I come and open up like this, arrange here to here, and sew coming down and also coming down. When I turn like this, it's already sewn. So I'll not do that now because I'm going to put a zipper on this. Okay, I hope you get me. So this is the front part of our dress, and this is the back. So it is just waiting to be joined on the skirt. But remember, we have not finished our skirt, so we are remaining with some parts. That's what I'm going to join now. And we join the zip and we shall be done. So I'll put the top aside. Let's finish off our skirts parts. I need some space here. So this is our skirt parts. Oh my god, it's heavy. It's so heavy. Oh my goodness. So this is it. It's very, very heavy. Not very heavy, but a bit heavy. So I'm remaining with only one layer down. Then we shall be done. So this is how it looks like. We have a green line, a green part, we have a red part, and we have the rest is black. So I have to finish one layer of black. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I have to sew one line of black here, and I'll be done with the skirt part. So I have to sew one layer of black around. So I already did this. I hope it is enough, because I hope it's enough. So this is the black I want to use. I need one layer, and it should cover all of this. I think I did it long enough. It should cover the rest of the parts. Okay, so this is it. We are going to put the black layer now. So I'll take it from here. I have to make sure that when I cover this, you don't see the inner part. So I think here is enough. I'll use this. So let's start sewing on. And after this layer, the rest is joining the dress. There is nothing else. So I'm going to when I'm starting, I have to leave a small joining allowance, because remember, we have to join the seams of this dress. So I leave a little bit of joining allowance, and like 1 inch. Oh my goodness. The thread has broken. So I need to rethread. my goodness. This is not going to be enough. This is not going to be enough. The black is not enough. I have to add something. So let me check here. Some small pieces I have, and just add them on. Yeah. Okay. So it's not something big missing. It's just small stuff. So whatever I get, I'm adding. Let me first check out this if it will be enough. If it's not enough, I'll add. The thread is broken again. This is real struggle. This is real struggle. Okay. So I need something really small, like 5 pieces. Okay. this should be enough. Yeah, so we are done. The skirt part is completely done. Oh my goodness. So let's remove and first see how it looks like before we do anything else. Whoosh! Look at this. Oh my God. Something messy happened here. So, sorry about that. So, this is the skirt part. This is the back. And this is the front. This is the front part. So yeah. So we are going to join the front and the back. We are going to join the skirt to the top part. I have to check something before I join. So I'm done checking what I wanted. Now we are going to see how to join our brows to the skirts. I left some allowance here. I left some joining allowance, but this allowance might not work so well for me because it is small and it's light. It's easy for the cloth to tear. since the weight down is too much. I left a pin here. Oh my goodness. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my blouse parts and top stitch. I'll fold this, what I left this inside. I'm going to fold this in and stitch this on top. So what I want to do is to align the green on the green, red on the red, every color to its color. Okay, so I need to cover this black here. Get a piece and pass it through. I want to cover this completely. Okay. So I'm going to join, like I said, I need to join the green to the green, the red to the red, and the black to the black. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay. So we are going to sew like 1 inch. We are leaving approximately 1 inch down. To do that, I must make sure that the green is aligning on the green. So I'll use my pins just to make sure. Sewing here is not going to be a joke. But anyway, we've come a long way. We can't give up now, so I'll sew it. Blanca, how are you, dear? I have to sew it anyway, so no excuses. However difficult it is, we have to sew it. So I'll start. I'm top stitching. I'm going to take it little by little, slowly. My God, it has started with breaking. Is it? Okay. You don't know how careful I am. I'm careful times 100. Very careful today. Oh my God. The thread has broken. The thread has broken. I'll use this cutter on my machine and then thread again. Another break. another break. I'm almost done. Okay, so we are done with joining. So we have to put the zipper now. Oh my goodness. So our dress is almost done. Almost. So this is the upper part, how it looks like. I don't know what I should do for this, because I don't want to see the black on top here. I don't know. What do I put here to remove this black? To eliminate it from seeing, I really don't know. Some places skipped stitching. Some places were not stitched, you see. They were not sewn well. So, you know what to do with it. So this is the front part of our dress. And this is the back part of our dress. So I'm going to put the zipper here. The zipper will be here on the side. And this is how it looks like. Let me turn it in the other way. So this is it. So this was my original. This was my design, my illustration. I don't know if it looks familiar or it's not familiar. I'm not going to put this on applique. I'll not put, but this was my original design. I don't know if you can see it very well. This was the original. So it was supposed to have an applique here, but I think it will be too much. Yeah, I think it will be too much. I'll leave it at this. So I'm going to join the seams here. This side is not closed, and I'll put a zipper here. So that will be it for today. So thank you for watching. I'm not going to go any further. I'll stop here today. I'm going to finish the zipper. So yeah, that's it mainly. There is nothing more. That's how our dress will look like, and I'll post a video about it I'll post a video probably tomorrow. I'll be done and I'll post a short video of how it came out. So thank you everyone for watching. Kimberly, Bako, Anna, Molano, Blanca, and everyone who has been on this live, everyone who has commented, everyone who has seen my videos. And in case you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Yes, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. I cannot even say how much because it's so much, you know. I love you so much, and God loves you. So have a good night, a good morning, a good evening. Bye.